Good morning, vlog, YouTube. It is 5:09 on a Saturday, so I thought that I would do a little day in the life, or a couple of days in the life. It is a Saturday, so it is a weekend. Yeah, a day in the life of me, Earth Fit Way, Paige, Mirko, and involving Chris as well, my beautiful fiance. So today is going to be a really fun day actually. We got up early. We're going to go to the Yandina markets to get our weekly shop, which we love to do, and then they're going straight to an endurance social Saturday class at Three Peaks, which is one of the gyms we go to and one of the gyms that I also teach classes at, fitness classes at. So I'm really excited about that. It's one of my favourite parts of the week. I really do love these classes. They're really hard, really fun, and very social, which I really love. And then I've also got a session with a beautiful client as well, and we've got some other things as well that we're going to do. So I'm going to take you along for the journey. It's going to be really beautiful. So let's go on this beautiful journey together. It's that time, honey. Are you excited?
Very.
What's your favourite thing about Social Saturday?
The social Saturday part of it.
So logical all the time. How many people are going to be in this class today?
As a team, 21k row ski combined, and then a full marathon on the bike. But because there are so many of you and so many guns today, this is actually going to be changed to 3 teams. So you've got a bit more work to do.
Done. Sweaty session all the day. Feeling good. Our team came second. Chris's team came last. I win. We just got home from the gym, and Chris is chopping up potatoes because we are doing what with these potatoes, honey?
We use them as seeding potatoes and grow them.
So these are going to be like mother potatoes that we take clippings off to replant to get lots of potatoes. Another cool thing we got from the markets, I got this cute little mug from my friend Linka, who makes them by hand. Isn't that adorable? I love this little dimple in there. It's this weird, unique, wacky little cup, and I love it so much. Here's our little haul that we're going to pop into the fridge. We have to pop it in the esky because while we're doing our workout. Yum. Look at all that goodness. And as we usually, when we get home from anywhere, the chickens know when we get home. And one in particular, Dorothy, squawks at us until we let her out because we give her chicken holidays. Believe it or not, she gets a little chicken holiday. And if you do follow me on Instagram, you will see that one of the last stories I put up was of giving Dorothy a bath. So this is Dorothy. Living her best chicken life. Aren't you, Dorothy? Dodo. Yeah, you. I love her so much. I love her so much. So this is where she gets her little chicken holiday. She just gets to hang out in our garden for a little bit, and then we put it back so the dogs don't eat her. Okay, breakfast has been made. First meal of the day, apart from juice, celery juice this morning. My favourite thing ever, smoothie bowl. I have bananas in here, homegrown bananas from our property, berries, mangoes, homegrown mangoes, best thing ever, and then raw protein powder. I'm actually in my bikinis right now because it's really hot. Raw cinnamon tone chocolate protein powder. It is delicious. That, and then water and a little bit of chai spice. Chuck that in a bowl, top it with mango, more berries, and then a little bit of granola. And that goes on top, and it's freaking delicious. I have this every day, sometimes twice a day, because I'm obsessed with it. And I have not yet got sick of it. So this is breakfast. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna sit with Chris outside and enjoy it. Alright, breakfast is done, workout is done, markets are done, and I've actually just been doing a little bit of research on my laptop at the moment. I've had a couple of things pop up in my training, and when I've been in like the class that we did this morning, which is a Social Saturday class at Three Peaks Gym. I've had a couple of things pop up just with like my heart rate, like nervous system control and breathing control, and I've just been researching that and really looking into that more on a scientific level and just seeing how I can really improve that, because I have a Hyrox race coming up in April and I'm doing the Pro Division for women's singles. And I have not done the Pro Division before. I've only done women's opens, and when I actually went to go buy a ticket this time, it was sold out so fast that when I actually got on, there was only Pro tickets available. So I was like, well, guess I'm going Pro this year. And it was actually kind of cool though, because I did have in my mind, I was like, I've done Hyrox 3 times now. I was like, maybe I'll go to Pro Division and just see how I go and what time I get. So obviously because it's heavier weights as well. So I'm training for that currently. So I've got a pretty full-on training schedule for that. I will share a little bit about that. I actually got Chris, my partner, my beautiful fiance, to actually write my programming for me and be my coach. Because I do so much programming for the classes that I teach at the gyms. I do so much programming for that. I get programming fatigue. So I didn't want to program myself for my own Hyrox training. And I've only trained myself for all the other races. I've only ever just done what I feel is necessary. So it's really, really powerful for me to get an outside perspective and someone who also knows me well, where my weak points are, where I complain about things, where things that I avoid and stuff like that, and programming those things, because the things that we avoid are the things that usually we need to do to get stronger. And one of those things for me is pull-ups. I hate pull-ups. I really love chin-ups, not pull-ups. So we actually now have a pull-up bar on our deck that Chris has put in, so I have to do pull-ups every day because we need that for Hyrox pulling section, right? So it's been really cool actually to receive that support and to not have to program myself and not have to think. So it's been he's programmed a lot. He's programmed running in and strength training and Hyrox specific training as well, threshold runs, time trials as well. So yesterday I did a 3K time trial and basically just had to run 3 kilometers as fast as I can. And my average pace was 420, 421, I think, and it took me 12 minutes and 20 seconds to do 3 kilometers. So yeah, that was really fun. And then we've also been doing long runs as well. So we've got a long run tomorrow, and the day before yesterday I did a threshold run as well. So yeah, there's been lots of cool programming. It's just been really cool not to think about it, and also do things that I don't want to do, because that's how we get better in a HYROX, because it becomes really challenging at certain stations. So anyway, yeah, where was I going with that? Rambler alert. So yeah, that's what I was talking about. So nervous system control as well, because when you're doing such high level intensity, your breathing has to be really controlled, and slow zone 2 runs is really good for that, and breathing through the nose to reset your autonomic nervous system. And so now that's been programmed more and more deep breathing and really resetting the nervous system, because when the nervous system is really hijacked or jacked up, then your heart rate can do all sorts of weird things, and it's not very comfortable at all. And I've had experiences in a couple of workouts last week and this week where my heart rate's just gone super high, and it's been really uncomfortable and not particularly good for the body, which is just signaling that my adrenals and my blood flow is just a little bit out of whack. So working on that as well, working on that with diet, nutrition, rest, recovery, sleep, all that kind of stuff. So it's been a really cool adventure to discover all of this and research that. So that was my point of this whole long story, is that that's what I've been doing since we got back, and we had our juice and we had breakfast. I didn't show you breakfast. I will show you breakfast tomorrow, because we are going to go on a long run tomorrow. I'll show you what I usually have at night. So usually a delicious smoothie bowl, I love it, with protein and fruit and all the hydrating things. So I'm going to basically, now I'm sitting in my beloved kitchen. Look at that beautiful watermelon sitting there. Anyway, I'm going to do some study. I've got some work to do. I've got some calls to make. I was going to have a session this afternoon with a client. We were going to do a session in the gym, but she's cancelled. She's also very tired, fatigued. So I'm like, totally fine. Happy to do other things. And I've got some creative things I want to work on as well. I've been I've been working on a really cool project and fun thing that I get to in my spare time. So I've got to get some study done, because I'm studying nutrition, so finishing that off as well, getting my certification in nutrition. So just need to get it done, and then I'm probably just going to chill this afternoon and have a really nice quiet time with Chris, probably lay in the hammock, because the hammock is the best spot in the house. And that's going to be it today. And tomorrow I will also share with you as well. It's a little day in the weekend, a couple of days in the weekend of Earth Fit Way of Paige Mirko, and just living that healthy and fit, nature-based life. Anywho, I'm going to do some work. Good morning everybody. It is now Sunday. I completely forgot yesterday that I was vlogging, but after I did some work, I relaxed a bit, and our beautiful neighbours, James and Chantel, who I work with in retreats, came over and we had good chats. It was great, and then I completely forgot I was vlogging. So anyway, didn't really need to see any of that part. Anyway, so today, now, soon, we are going for a run. Currently Chris is making us celery juice, which is exciting. I want to talk about that celery juice actually. Celery juice does not sound nice. There is probably quite a bit of noise here with our juicer making juice, but celery juice does not sound nice, and it isn't nice when you first have it, but then when you have it a couple of times, it's actually really delicious and really hydrating, and there's so many health benefits to it. It's actually started from the medical medium, but our friend Isaac is really into celery juice and juicing because he had a juice business. And I've always known the health benefits from celery juice, but never really has doubled down on it. But it's so good for cleansing your liver first thing in the morning, adding mineral salts into your body because it has cluster salts in it. So it's good for your bones, it's good for pre-running because it gives you magnesium and salts and all the things that you need. It's good for cleansing, really, and pulling all the toxins out of your liver first thing in the morning, because when you're fasting in the morning you're so primed for that. So anyway, we're going to drink our celery juice. Chris doesn't want to be in the video because he just woke up. Cheers, honey. Oh, I just spilled it everywhere. Right. It's so refreshing. It really is. Do you feel like it's refreshing? Also, I got a vase yesterday. I'm stoked because now I can have my hair up here. It's so good. Anywho, we're gonna drink this, probably take a little snack and run on a good Sunday morning. Also, best tip ever is that if you want to run or be a runner, wear toe socks. They're the best. I actually don't wear anything other than toe socks now. They're so comfortable, and I got into them when I was running a marathon, and now I actually have the Creeper socks, which is the best socks ever for ultra marathons. But toe socks are so good because they stop blistering, they let your toes separate better, and they're just super comfy, and so it's all that I wear now. They do look funny but are so comfortable, so try them if you are a runner and run over 10 kilometers or even under 10 kilometers, over 5 kilometers. If you are just a human and just want healthier feet and to be more comfortable in life, wear toe socks. Ready for running. Okay. Run. Nothing interesting so far. I'm just over 5k's in. I had a little bit of a hamstring thing going on. I had to stop and stretch it for a hot minute, but I think it's because I've been doing so much sprinting. It did a lot more overload on the legs and the hamstrings because that is my weaker point. So I thought I would stretch and keep going. Anyway, sorry for the bouncy bounce. See you at the end. Okay, little update. Finished my run, but by like 4 kilometers in, my hamstring felt so tight and it felt like it went ping and went into my butt, up into my butt muscle. And I was like, oh my god, and I had to stop and stretch it, loosen it up a little bit. Tried to walk and then run a little bit more, and then it hurt still. And so then Chris was like, so we're going to go for 15k's today. And Chris was like, okay, I think you should just walk back and not do it today. And he went, and then he went to finish the 15k. And I sat there for a bit, stretched it for a bit longer, and thought about it, and I was like, I'm just going to really focus on how I'm running and making sure that I'm using both legs evenly, because it's very easy, like when you get some sort of a niggle like that, to then overcompensate, and then it makes it worse. So then I thought, okay, I'm just going to really focus on my running, and I've been really focusing on nasal breathing for the whole time for these longer runs because it's so much better for your cardiovascular system and fitness. And so then I did that, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to run 10k's and see how I go. And it actually turned out to be fine. Once I got to the end of the 5k and then turned around, it felt okay. Like, it still felt tight, but it wasn't painful. So that is a good sign. But I'm going to have to go see my sports therapist Ian, who's an absolute legend and just fixes everything. And get it fixed, because that hamstring is the same hamstring that was super tight when I did my marathon in August, and that's why I couldn't run faster. I wanted to run faster, but I couldn't. I had to stay at the 5 pace for that whole thing. So anywho, that is done. I still had a pretty good pace considering. It was 5:54.59 pace, so overall pretty good. But that is running for you. You never know what you're going to get on the day. So now I'm just waiting for Chris to get back, which I'm sure he won't take very long, because he is a great runner, even though he says it's not. I'll see you soon. I did that thing again today where I forgot to film. So what I did end up doing today was go and catch up with a friend and go shopping at a beautiful little health cafe in Markula in the Sunny Coast, which is where we live. And then from there came back, and Chris and I just watched a movie. That was so nice, because I never just watch movies, and one of my intentions for this year has been to do less, relax more, and have more time to just breathe and to be, because I'm often so very busy and like being busy and love the fun and momentum of feeling really busy. And I'm just like, this year I just want to be a lot more. So we just finished watching The Sixth Sense, and I have not watched that movie before, so that was really great. We're about to have another juice, and I'm probably going to lay in the hammock for the rest of the afternoon. This is just a really nice, gentle, casual weekend of doing less. It's been so nice, because tomorrow we again are training. I'm going to be training and working. Got my fitness class early in the morning and then in the afternoon as well, so that's going to be really fun. So showered, cold showered, relaxed. Chris and I pretty much just relaxed for the whole afternoon. Neighbour came over again, which was great with the kids, so it's been very social, relaxed, apart from our run today. That was hot and heavy. But now Chris is writing my program for tomorrow. So 5 AM I'm teaching my fit class, 8:30 another fit class, 4:30 hybrid class tomorrow. So in between that I've got to do, 10 times 400 meter sprints. Fun training. And what have we got for tomorrow? What's on the program? He just doesn't want to be on camera. Oh, so we've got two more to write. How's this for professionalism, by the way? Writing a sticky note. Deadlifts, sled push, squats, 10 high jumps, leg press. That's what it is so far, and there's 2 more. As well as my 10 400 meter sprints. High rocks training happening. And as I said, I get program fatigue, so it's actually really fun having Chris program me. Are you enjoying programming? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Cool. What's the highlight?
Watching you suffer through my program.
Evil. So that's it. So I'm going to do that tomorrow, and it's going to be a good day, a tough day. Oh, we're going to focus. Fun. And that's it. So this is a weekend, one of our weekends, and it's been great. Intention for 2026 for doing less is well underway, but also still training hard, so doing a little bit of both. So thank you for watching, and if you have got this far, make sure that you remember to like or subscribe or comment on this video as well, and I'll be doing my best to do more, because I can be pretty slack sometimes in filming because I'm just so in my life and forget to film. So you just keep up with it. But thank you for watching, thank you for being a part of this channel. I'm definitely going to be sharing more things, and I'll see you in the next video.